Hello and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we are going to do a reading for the week of the 20th of July all the way through to the 26th. So let's take a look at the cards. Our theme for the week is the Eight of Wands, and it's coming in reverse. In fact, all the cards this week have come in reverse. So it will be somewhat of a challenging week in terms of finding the direction, finding the motivation, deeper concerns, addressing them. So let's just start with Eight of Wands in reverse. This is our theme. So what this is asking of us is to somewhat slow down, okay? Because Eight of Wands, as you can see, is a depiction of a bunch of wands traveling really quickly over land and going somewhere. But in reverse, it's telling us that we need to slow down. We need to, what is the rush? You know, often in life, we find ourselves running in circles, being busy, you know, but does that mean we're being productive? Does that mean that we're actually getting things done? Okay. This card is telling us that it's okay to take a step back, all right? We cannot always run. We can't always be on the go. We can't always be searching for the next thing. We can't also, we have 8 wands, so many up in the air, throw so many ideas up around in our minds, because this slows us down. This makes us unproductive. This makes us sort of float around and not really get anything tangible done. So this week, the card's asking us to slow down and ground, come back to earth and realize what it is that's important to you. Don't let ideas and other influences and crazy energies take you in all different places. I feel like there's going to be some weird energies around. Okay, so a lot of you might feel a little bit unsure, a little bit unstable, okay, because moving through the sky, but not in its natural form, is what the theme is, and it's asking us to not succumb to the negative influences around us, okay? So generally the theme is to slow down and take it one step at a time and don't get too far ahead of yourself, okay? Whether you're dealing with people, whether you're requiring patience, whether you're needing a little bit of time to yourself, all these things tie in. Okay, so the first card for the week, apart from the theme, is the Ace of Pentacles, and it's coming in reverse, all right? So with this lack of opportunity, this is no coincidence, you know, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay, it's coming in and saying it's also up in the sky, up in the clouds, up in the air. So our ideas are not being grounded. Pentacles is about creating, manifesting. It's about the material world. So there will be a limit to how productive you can be during this week. Being slow is literally what is sort of slowing down, is literally what's being shown to us, what's being told. Making sure that you don't rush ahead. Time will actually move quickly. So when the energies feel like they're speeding up, we need to slow down so that we can grasp and understand what's happening. Otherwise we get caught up in a whirlwind. And this is sort of like a whirlwind because it's in the clouds and it's up in the air and it's all over the place. So our ideas need grounding. We need time to process things. We need to reevaluate our situation. It's like a retrograde. It's like when planets go into retrograde, you know, they have to back up before they can go direct, all right? So it's the same with us. We need to take a step back. We need to back up. We need to not look for crazy growth all the time, okay? Next card is Two of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse again, obviously. So this is a challenging time for relationships. So if you feel there's a friction between you and your partner, even in the work sense, if you feel like it's difficult to communicate with people that you work with, Don't be in a rush to react. Don't feel like you have to respond quickly. Take time to process it, understand what it is you're feeling, what are these emotions, where are they coming from. Some of them come from deep within us, and relationships this week might pose a little bit of a challenge because it is forcing us to slow things down, communicate raw emotion, which can be really difficult, which can be really challenging for a lot of people. Expressing yourself, expressing your emotions, and how do you feel, and what is it this week that is pushing you off balance? You know, what is the challenge? Why are we taking it out on the other person? Why is our partner difficult to communicate with? It's an energy, it's a feeling. It's something we all have to learn to move through, okay? Because not all times that we go through can be conducive to happiness and love, and you know, we sort of have to know the dark to realize the light. And so the same plays out in your relationships, and whether that's with friends or whether that's with, you know, the person you love, or, you know, a romantic relationship, or at the workplace, doesn't matter. It's forcing us to look at the things that are underlying, that are affecting us, yeah, and how we can effectively make change and move through. So be patient, slow down. This tends to be the theme for the week, and it's showing through every single card. Okay, don't be on the offensive, don't be defensive. It's calling to be neutral. It's saying that we would benefit the most from not reacting and taking a position of, well, I need time to process this, I need to work through it, I need to realize what I'm dealing with. And very relative to the Two of Cups in reverse is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, of course. And Five of Pentacles is about, I feel, upright it's usually a problem, but I'm feeling it's a good thing that it's come in reverse, because it's saying that if we learn to slow down and communicate and to ground ourselves and to do what's best for us, then we can do what's best for others. And once we do that, we will then have the opportunity to nurture and love again. Because the opposite of this is ruin and problems in the relationship and codependency, all sorts of stuff, you know, all the yucky stuff. But in reverse, it's saying that we can move past this, move beyond this. The other thing I want to point out is that we have the Pentacles in reverse, and the five-pointed star in reverse means that we are valuing material, air, water, earth, fire, over spirit. So we want to remember that this week, it's really important to take time to ourselves and to perhaps go into a spiritual space or somewhere we feel comfortable. Close your eyes, meditate, go out in nature, but let go of the material world being an issue for you. Let go of the ideas that everything that you are, your surroundings or the people around you, or that this is about understanding that there is a higher lesson here in all of this. And whether this week's challenging or not, it's definitely going to force us to take a step back and slow down and reassess. Okay, but I feel like there is a good opportunity to learn things about your relationship here and the people, and with the people that you care about, and finding ways to not influence or not be a negative influence on others because of the way you feel. Okay, so we all need to slow down. Lastly, we have the Page of Cups. All right, Page of Cups in reverse. He's very much looking ahead of time. He's looking for opportunities. All right, so your week consists of you being slow, of you slowing things down, learning to trust your emotions, not taking things out on others, and grounding your ideas, finding ways to move past your problems. The Page of Cups is an opportunity that awaits you. So at the end of this week, there's an opportunity that may emerge, but it's going to take work, okay? So the test this week is to not get too far ahead of yourself, to not get too heavily involved with running away with so much energy and so many things, okay? Slow it down. It's a really obvious thing this week, guys. I don't even feel like I need to really evaluate this one. So if we take time, if we're feeling weird feelings, if we feel rushed to act, if we feel like there's something important that we need to get done, just slow down, just reassess, prioritize, understand what's important to you, most important to you right now. Right now, it's probably your feelings, and it's probably what's going on within you. And if you don't address that, you'll just run amok through your week, and you'll find that talking with people, communicating with people could be difficult, especially people you love, okay? Because this is a sensitive time. And creating your ideas, okay? It's great to have ideas and to go out there and create. But I feel like this week you need to ground them first, all right? Bring them to earth before you act on them. So in other words, test the ideas. Make sure that they work. Make sure that they're practical before you go out and do it. Don't just say, I'm going to start a business and you've got no idea how you're going to do it. Create a structure, create a plan. Grounding is also about building and constructing something new. So this week will be about a developing phase of whatever it is that's important to you and what you want to work on. Just be careful not to take your anger and your frustration out on your loved ones. We all need to be patient, and we all need to learn to work together. All right. So guys, have an amazing week. If you like this reading, please subscribe, share, and like and comment in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next reading next week.